Good morning, guys. Welcome to your virtual learning on this Monday, May 18th. Our bucket list for today is middle school day. Now, Ms. Merzinski, why would you make it middle school day when we have a couple more weeks left of school? Why wouldn't middle school day fall like towards closer to the end of the school year? Well, from this day on, not that we haven't been, but I really want to focus on you turning in every single one of your assignments this is the key, in the right place. In middle school, you are going to have to use a program called Schoology to turn in your assignments every single time for every single class. No one's going to remind you. You're going to have science, social studies, ELA, math class, your electives, and in all of those classes, you're going to have to keep straight where you turn in your assignments in Schoology. So starting today, no matter how you've been turning in your assignments to me, I want you to start turning in every single thing in Google Classroom just to practice what it's like next year. So what does that look like for today? That looks like your memoir should be turned in Google Classroom. Just a few of you haven't, most of you have. But your memoir should be complete and it should be in Google Classroom. Your student book pages for math, this is Mr. Rob's lesson today. Your student book pages for math should be turned into Google Classroom. And by tomorrow, you have a prompt in reading just reflecting on what you've learned from the fantasy unit and how are you a better fantasy reader. The prompt is in the lessons, but you should have turned that into Google Classroom. Now, in middle school, everything gets a number grade. You get a percentage, and that percentage factors into whether or not you pass a class. That's not something that we've done in elementary school. You just get a 3, 2, or 1 on your report card. But why am I having you practice making sure the assignment is in the right place? Well, I'm having you practice that because starting in 6th grade, your teachers are going to not only expect you to put your assignment in the right place, but then based on what you turn in, they're going to give you a number grade on that. So please make sure that your memoir is complete, that your student book pages are in Google Classroom, and that your reading prompt by the end of tomorrow, it's in the lessons, it's a 2-day prompt, are in Google Classroom. Okay, guys, not trying to overwhelm you, trying to prep you. So that's why it's middle school day. Also, there is an amazing slideshow on our lessons today that 2 of my students made from last year. Maddie Rowe and Layla Schultz contacted me a few weeks ago, and they were just worried about the incoming 5th graders into 6th grade next year, and they were worried about the fact that you didn't get the normal transition, that normal visit to North and normal practicing of lockers and all that stuff that we would have done at school. And so they made this incredible slideshow for you guys, answering a ton of your questions, like what does your report card look like? What might your schedule look like? All this great stuff. So student from last year to student to this year, enjoy. You will, of course, be getting a lot more information about middle school from Valley View, but this is kid to kid, which I think is just awesome. So enjoy. Reading's pretty normal today. Math is pretty normal today. Let's practice our middle school responsibility. We have a class Google Hangout at 11:15. And just one last thing, future planning. On Wednesday, May 20th at 11:15, we will not meet in class Hangout. We have a Google Meet with Miss Johnson, and she's going to be meeting with just you guys, just our class, to work through some middle school basics and answer questions that you have. So just to be totally clear, your parents can come on Wednesday if they're home with you. They can sit with you on your Chromebook. They absolutely do not have to be at our Wednesday, May 20th class Google Meet at 11:15. There will be a future meeting in the next few weeks with the principal of North Middle School, and we'll set that up at a time where all of your parents would be able to attend and ask him questions. So enjoy middle school day, guys. I miss you. Be responsible, and I will see you at book clubs. Have a great morning.